Okay students, so now we know about the EMF voltage, internal resistance and the equations connecting them. Now let's go for the next step, that is we are going for the combination of cells. We are going for the combination of cells, that is, let me draw a circuit diagram. We are having three battery or three cells which is of EMF E1, E2 and E3. The internal resistance of each cell, let's say it is R1, R2 and R3. In this circuit, you could understand that they are connected in series, and assume that they are connected to an external resistance like this. Assume that they are connected to an external resistance like this. If the circuit is closed, means there will be a current passing through the circuit. There will be a current passing through the circuit. Let me say an I current will pass through this external resistor and it will pass through each cell also. Therefore, the current passing through first cell is I. The current passing through second cell, it is also I. Current passing through third cell is also I. Therefore, I could conclude that in series combination of cells, the current passing through the cells will be same. In series combination of the cells, the current passing through the cells will be same. Then, what about the potential difference across each cell? It will be different. That means, I could say if V1 is the potential difference across the first cell. V2 will be the potential difference across the second cell. And V3 will be the potential difference across the third cell. I could say total potential difference, it will be V1 plus V2 plus V3. That is, the total potential difference means the potential difference across these two terminals, it should be V1 plus V2 plus V3. V is total potential, V1 is potential difference across first cell, V2 potential difference across second cell, and V3 potential difference across the third cell. Let's recall the expression for potential. We know V is equal to E minus IR. There's a relation, that is V is equal to E minus IR. Let me rewrite it over here. That is, we know V is equal to E minus I into small r, where small r is internal resistance. Let's write V is equal to E minus IR for this V. Instead of this V, I am writing E minus IR is equal to, then what is V1? V1 should be, you could concentrate on this cell and you could say, if V is equal to E minus IR means V1 should be E1 minus IR1. V1 should be E1 minus IR1. Then let's write that plus sign over here. And what is V2? V2 is the potential difference across the second cell. Concentrating on the second cell, we could write it should be E2 minus IR2. Since current flowing through the two cells or all cells are same, that's the reason why IR2. Okay, then write this plus and next V3. V3 will be what? It should be E3 minus IR3. Then let's take E1 plus E2 plus E3 to the front. E1 plus E2 plus E3. Remaining is minus IR1 minus IR2 minus IR3, in which I am taking minus I common out. Then it should be R1 plus R2 plus R3. Clear? What's the LHS? It is E minus IR. Then compare the LHS and RHS. Instead of this I, we are having an I over here. Then instead of small r, in this RHS we are having R1 plus R2 plus R3. Therefore, I could write small r is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. Clear? Then comparing the LHS and RHS, instead of this E, we are having E1 plus E2 plus E3. Therefore, I could write E is equal to E1 plus E2 plus E3. Okay. Then this is the final result that you should memorize in the combination of cells. That is, small r is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3 and small e equal to capital E equal to E1 plus E2 plus E3. What is small r? Small r is the total internal resistance in series. Therefore, I could write Rs is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. What is E? It is the net EMF of the combination of cells. It is the net EMF of the combination of cells. Let me write ES. It's because it is series combination. The total EMF in series combination ES is equal to E1 plus E2 plus E3. Let us generalize the situation. If there is n such cells connected in series, then Rs should be R1 plus R2 plus R3 plus etc. up to Rn. If there is n cells connected in series, Rs is equal to like this. And if there is n cells connected in series, Es, it should be E1 plus E2 plus E3 plus etc. etc. up to En. Therefore, this is the general formula that we could use in series combination of cells. Then let me write one more special case. If there is n identical cells connected series. If we are having an identical cells, that means the EMF and internal resistance of each cell is same. If they are connected in series means we could write, if there is n identical cells connected in series, we could write ES as E plus E up to n times, that is NE. ES is equal to NE. And RS will be RS is equal to R plus etc. up to n times means NR. Okay, this is the formula that we could remember for solving identical cells connected in series. Okay, therefore, this is regarding series combination of cells. Now, let's look at the next combination, that is parallel combination. If you want to look at the parallel combination, we will have to draw the diagram.